Okay guys, today we're going to do a recipe that I love. We use all the time in our house. This is going to be a mock vanilla milkshake with these simple ingredients here. So this is a healthy spin on a typical vanilla milkshake. It's going to be dairy free, free of any sugar, and we're going to use fruit as our natural sweetener in this. So I've got 2 bananas that are fairly ripe. You can go a little bit riper than this, but you can see they're starting to brown a little bit. I do not like to go too much past the brown spots, because I feel like your banana kind of changes flavors, and while you want a good bit of that sweetness, you don't want it to go to the point of starting to taste, I don't know, if you've ever had bananas that are just too ripe, I think it changes the flavor when you actually go to put them in your shake. So if that wasn't confusing, I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and break it up into kind of small chunks, and I'm going to place it into a Ziploc bag, or you could do it in a glass jar of your choice. And the whole point of this is that the bananas, I'm going to freeze them, and this is going to act as kind of that iciness in the milkshake. If you were in a pinch, you could certainly add just like a cup of ice cubes and use fresh bananas, but I believe I've done it both ways. I think it's better this way. I think it tastes much more like a milkshake. So I've got those 2 bananas kind of broken up in my plastic bag. I'm going to throw these in the freezer. Once they are pretty much frozen over, I'll come back and show you how we're going to make this delicious, healthy version of our vanilla milkshake. Alright, so we're back. Our bananas have completely frozen over. So I'm just going to take those, the equivalent of about 2 small to medium bananas that I've frozen. I'm going to place them in my Ninja glass here. And then measurements are pretty rough, but basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill it to the top of your frozen bananas with the almond milk or whatever milk of choice you're using. So it'll look something like that, because those frozen bananas will really make it thick, so you are going to need a decent amount of liquid. You can always go on the easy side at first and add more liquid in if you want it to be a little bit more on the smooth, runny side as opposed to a real thick milkshake. I added about a teaspoon of vanilla. That's a pretty important ingredient because you're going to want this to taste just like a vanilla milkshake. That's it. I top it, stick it in my Ninja, and hit blend. And about 30 to 45 seconds later, you have a delicious, thick shake that is going to taste just like a vanilla milkshake, and your kids will not know that this is all good stuff in here, guys. A little cinnamon on top would be great. You know, get creative. We've added a bunch of different things in here. We've done different nut butters to make it more like a peanut butter milkshake, but I hope you guys enjoy. Try it out. You're going to love it. Thanks for tuning in. Give it a thumbs up if you like, and don't forget to subscribe.